Hey guys, it's Jenny with Art for Good. So today I'm going to tell you about a new hack that I discovered for an inexpensive way that you can display your artwork at an art fair. If you're new to my channel, you may not know that I have a video that I put out several months ago that is my most popular YouTube video that I've ever put out. That was how to do an inexpensive setup for an art fair. Maybe it's your first time trying it out, you're just breaking in, and if you're looking at those really complex systems that some of the other more established artists have, we're talking $3,000 to $5,000 investment to get that kind of setup. I set out to do that on the cheap, so I have my original video, which I'll put a link to here, which I still think is a great video, where I was able to create an entire display for around $300. I have found a new hack that I'd like to share with you today. But first, before we get started, I would love it if you would take a quick minute to subscribe if you're not a subscriber, or like this video if you are finding it helpful so far. All right, so my hack is that I found this room divider setup off of Amazon. I will put the link to the exact product in the description below. Essentially, it can be configured in any way you'd like. If you would like it to be straight, as this one is here as an example for you, just imagine this in your white tent when you're out at an art fair. I just set it up in my home today to show you. But this is a really inexpensive option for you to get a whole display panel of 3 that you can split up. These do come apart. For under $60 for all 3 of these panels, which I think is a great deal. So I'm going to bring you in a little closer and show you some of the specifics of this setup. Now, from the room dividers, you'll see the top has a bar. This was very easy for me to set up, by the way. All 3 panels together took me less than 30 minutes to set up. And I love that it is small enough that it will fit. They'll fit stacked in the back of a car. If you're, as you know, if you're packing up, going to an art fair, there's a lot of stuff you have to fit in there. So these are very convenient. I've hung these plastic chains from the top bar of this display, or this room divider, I should say. So you can get sort of the claw hooks, which are like the mountain climbing hooks, which will actually adhere a little more snugly, but I just had these S hooks here that I wanted to show you how it would work. So all of my artwork is wired, and I'm hanging it on the back with this S hook here. I will put links to these exact products in the description, so don't worry about trying to figure out what this is. And then I put 2 chains on the back, and then I just hang it up with these S hooks. Very convenient, very easy. And then I put my price card. These are just black pieces of, I think these are actually place card holders that you would use at a table placement. And then I print labels, and I use a tiny little clothespin to clip it onto the chain. Super easy, super cheap, and it looks very professional without spending thousands of dollars. I'll just give you a quick peek right here that you can see these are the bars that separate these 2, and there are these little things in between that actually clip to hold them together. These can be removed, so if you wanted to do a different display where you wanted to separate these out into 3 different panels, you can totally do that. It also comes with this cover that ties at the top that kind of makes it look like one cohesive panel, if that is what you're going for. These are pretty sturdy room dividers. If you're going to be outside, I would recommend, though, probably would be good to have some weights on the bottom. These have a nice footing on them, but I just would, for a little extra security, I would go ahead and weight the bottom. And I'll just show you the bottom really quickly here. As you can see, very secure footing. I have these pressure clamps that I have used to secure the chain at the bottom of these panels. This is just a little extra security so that the chains are not swinging around in the wind. It's definitely worthwhile. Now, if you're just now getting started trying to sell your art, I have a whole playlist here of some great tips of my experience as I've started on this journey as well. How to price your art, how to make art prints, what have you. I have a whole playlist that I will put right here so you can continue watching that after this video. Well, that's all I have for today. I hope to see you next time.